Hey guys, Dandy here back with another little video, and it's been a while since I made one actually. The reason because of this absence of mine is because during Ultimatum League I played what I wanted to play, and then I got a little bit bored and burned out, so I dabbled in some variety and some stuff like that, and I had a blast. But now we're back, we got a new league on our hands, and it's time to talk about it. And the debate between being a good league and a bad league, there's no debate. We're just gonna have to wait and see. But I do want to point out some things that Chris Wilson stated during the live presentation of this league, and some are good, some are bad, mostly bad. But in the end, I do believe that I'm just gonna call it straight up, like how I see it. And please keep in mind that these opinions are my own, and this is subject to change. I could be completely wrong on what I'm about to say, but please keep this in mind. If you got another perspective or another idea, please let me know in the comment section below, and I'm down to talk. I'm not like here to contradict anybody or stuff like that. So what do I think? What do I think about this new league? Personally, the league mechanic, I am not a big fan of leagues that take the end game out of the atlas, because the atlas is already so full of stuff to do that it takes a lot of time for you to actually complete it. And basically, I don't know if they do this in order to like try and keep players engaged for more, but in order for a league, for the league mechanic to outweigh the atlas, it has to do extremely well. It has to do extremely well. Take Heist, for example. Nobody gave a crap about the Atlas because Heist was so good at printing money that everybody was just doing Heist all the time. Was that fun? Some say yes, most say no. I personally hated Heist and I didn't like it. And I hope they don't do the same mistake with this one, like being an overpowered league that gives you all the currency that you need and all the items that you need just from this and not touching the Atlas. I don't think that's a good play because they're basically killing one of their other systems. This has to be extremely well balanced, so it doesn't be overpowered, overtuned, and like too profitable to make. So you ditch the Atlas and just stick to this. This is the reason why I don't like leagues that take the end game out of the Atlas. Now, going into the second point, which I want to discuss, is the Atlas itself. Chris said that they want to slow the game down, buff the monsters, and nerf the players. Now, my main issue with this is that you already have so much to do. You have so much to do, like getting your Awakener 8, getting your Maven, getting the 36 Watchstones, getting all the Maven invitations, stuff like that. That takes a lot of time. And buffing monsters and nerfing players, I don't think this is the way to go. If you want to take the game down a notch, nerf the players, buff the monsters, but change your endgame, man. This is my opinion. I think they should remove the Watchstones, the 36 Watchstones, from the actual 36 down to, I don't know, maybe 16, 18, whatever, and see how it goes from there. Because you could argue that you can say that not everyone should experience the end game without proper knowledge, but at least give them a chance. Like, not everybody's gonna have time to farm 36 Watchstones and get to Cyrus 8 and then the Maven and get Cyrus 9 and stuff like that. You got Betrayal, you got Delve, you got all this stuff you want to do and you can do, but it requires a lot of time. Ask any new player, like some viewers in my chat. This was their first league, Ultimatum was their first league, and they had hard time. Some of them didn't even get to wake to Cyrus because they're still learning. Now, if you're a new player and you are feeling overwhelmed or stuff like that, trust me, it's normal. And what I think GG should do is lower the end game. You know what I mean? Remove some Watchstones, change something up a little bit, make, I don't know, Conquerors, remove the 9 map proc Conquerors, for God's sake, make it 6 max, because there's nothing worse than getting 4 Conquerors with 9 map procs each. That's horrible. What else? Also, I want to talk about the statement that Chris said that they want to nerf more skills by 40% to increase build diversity. I am completely not on board with this because I don't think this will achieve this. Because if you lower a build that has 50 million DPS, you nerf it by 40%, it's still gonna be better than the build that has 5 million DPS and is gonna get a 40% nerf. You know what I mean? So let's take for example Burning Arrow. You bump that damage up to 50 million. It's gonna be fine with a 40% damage nerf. But if you wanna play Wild Strike and that gets hit, you're just gonna struggle. You're just gonna struggle because in the current end game of Path of Exile, you need to be strong, you need to be fast. Because of the reasons I mentioned previously. 36 Watchstones, Maven, Cyrus, stuff like that. It's gonna take time, therefore you need a fast character with a lot of damage and a little bit of survivability on the side. So that's what I think about this. I think they are a bit out of touch because I feel the developers are a bit out of touch with the current community and they're only focusing on, let's say, the 10%ers. If you watch YouTube videos and Twitch streamers like, I don't know, none come to mind right now, but some of them have a lot of currency because they have years and years and years of experience, or they play as a team and they make like hundreds of exalts in a few days, right? That does not resonate with the other 90% of the player base, which GGG said with their own words, like most of the player base don't even finish yellow maps. No, they don't even get red maps. So I don't know. I think they're a bit out of touch. I think they have a vision that is a bit outdated. Don't get me wrong, I am completely fine with slowing the game down and buffing monsters and nerfing players. I am okay with that as long as you don't drag on your end game, because it's gonna take you a lot of time, man, to finish all this 36 watching and stuff we talked about already. And on top of that, we got the flask changes, which are not that great. You know, they're not great. I don't know who thought about this because they want to remove piano flasking, right? Like you want to you press fast. For me, it's not a problem. I don't mind it. I never minded. My issue is that now your element immunity and curse immunity during flask effect is completely removed, and you're gonna be element immune and curse immune for 1 second after pressing that flask. Now you do have flasks that automatically trigger, but they don't get charges while it's active, which is like pretty bad. You know, it's pretty bad. Because you can instantly get cursed again and you're gonna die. So I don't know. I think the flash changes are a bit strange, and I don't necessarily agree with them. What I would like to see is a visual representation of that curse or ailment on your character, because if you look on your character, you have your HP bar right on top of your character. Why can't we have like little squares that says, oh, you're ignited, oh, you're poisoned, oh, you're whatever, you know? Have a visual representation, please, if you want to gut flask completely, you know? Okay, so what else is there to talk about? We talked about the expedition, we talked about the gems. Oh, the new gems, right. Talking about the new gems. I am very interested. They piqued my interest, especially the chieftain totem one that uses slams, because I despise using slams. It's like big no, big no. I'm not down to play 6 war cries, fucking perform a ritual, stab a goat and stuff like that until I use my slam, right? That's just not for me. I just hate that. I like fast-paced gameplay. So yeah, I'm interested in that. I'm interested in a lot of new skills, actually, thinking about it. And I really hope they're good. Again, for a build or a league starter, I'm definitely waiting for the patch notes. When the patch notes here, I'll probably think of a league starter and stuff like that, and I'll make a new video about that one. Okay, yeah, so those are my thoughts basically, and again, take them with a grain of salt. We don't have the full developer manifesto or patch notes. All I said could be completely turned out in his head when the patch notes release. But based on what Chris said, I don't think it's gonna be that case. Please, guys, let me know what you think in the comment section below. I stream almost every day on twitch.tv/Dante00151. Feel free to drop by and drop me a follow. That would make my day. Or join the Discord. Again, link is in the description. If you got any ideas, speculations, or build ideas, feel free to join the Discord. Hop on the chat, and we'll see how we go from there. Until then, I will see you guys after the patch notes with a possible league starter. Okay? Thank you guys very much for watching. I do appreciate you. Please make sure to like, comment, subscribe if you like this kind of content. Once the league starts, I'm gonna get back to posting on a regular basis. So I would appreciate if you guys would subscribe to the channel. It will help me greatly. My goal now is to get to 1,000 subs so I can post those little polls and questionnaires, like do little shorts and stuff like that. That would be pretty fun. Again, thank you guys for watching. And until next time, guys, stay safe.